Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DCTV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. US Supreme Court to hear Trump case on birthright citizenship. Trump calls Florida State University shooting terrible but defends Second Amendment. Trump expects trade deal with China despite ongoing stalemate. Serbian protester block broadcaster over railway disaster coverage. Trump suggests Fed Chair Powell would step down if asked. And disillusions migrant head south as US immigration's hopes fade. These are headlines lead to news detail. Now the top story is here. The US Supreme Court has announced it will hear argument next month on President Donald Trump's effort to limit automatic birthright citizenship. The case challenges a long-standing constitutional principle and mark a major moment in Trump's hardline immigration agenda. If successful, the move could reshape how citizenship is granted in the United States. The upcoming hearings are expected to draw nationwide attention and spark intense legal and political debate. President Donald Trump has described the recent shooting at Florida State University as terrible, expressing sympathy for the victim and their families. However, when questioned about the need for gun reform, the president emphasized his duty to protect the Second Amendment. Trump's comment highlights the ongoing nation divide over gun control as call for legislative change continue to grow in the wake of yet another tragic campus shooting. President Donald Trump said he expects a trade agreement to reach with China even though both nations remain at a standstill. Speaking without offering any specific detail, the president expressed confidence that a deal will happen but gave no indications of how or when talks might resume. The US and China, two of the world's largest economies, have been locked in a prolonged impasse, raising concern over the future of their economic relationship.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130 plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.
In Serbia, demonstrators continue to protest outside the public broadcaster headquarters, blocking entrance in a growing wave of public outrage. The protests are in response to the network handling of the November railway station disaster, which many accuse of being biased and incomplete. Protesters are demanding accountability and more responsible journalism, saying the victims and the public deserve transparency and truth. The broadcaster has not yet responded to the latest wave of criticism. President Donald Trump has said he believes Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell would stamp down if the president asked him to. This comes despite Powell's previous statement asserting he would not resign under pressure from the White House. The remark adds to ongoing tension between the Trump administrations and the U.S. Central Bank, particularly over interest rate policies. While no formal move has been made, the comment has reignited debate over the independence of the Federal Reserve. A wave of South American migrants, once hopeful for a new life in the United States, are now turning back. I came back, said, because I wanted to reach the United States, but I could not have, said one Venezuelan woman, reflecting a growing sense of disillusionment. Tighter U.S. immigration policies and increasing obstacles at the border are pushing many to abandon their journey north. Instead, they are heading back south, seeking stability closer to home after a long and difficult road filled with uncertainty. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. DCTV USA, DTVN, and our OTT platform, DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
You came to this country for a brighter future for you and your loved ones. You've made it this far. Now it's time to become a citizen. With citizenship, you gain the right to vote, access to federal jobs, the ability to keep your family closer, and the freedom to travel with a U.S. passport. These are just a few of the benefits waiting for you when you become eligible. We're here to help you through the process with free resources and personalized guidance. Together, we can make it easier. Get started at becomeacitizentoday.com.